I'm Cody. This is my Pop Echo, and we're gardening at home. It is the first week of October, and we have some things to do before the cold weather really sets in, and I don't feel like being outside anymore. If you're just joining us, I have about 4 acres of property here to be gardening on, and I have different sections of the property and different types of gardens. So to get it all done, I will be working on each section until it's finished and ready for winter, and then moving on to another one. And today I will be working with Puppy on the island here and getting it cleaned up and ready for winter. Let's walk around and see what that's going to entail. So out here I have some green vine. I don't even know what it is, periwinkle vine or something, but it is our ground cover out here, and it's also running wild. So what I need to do is get in here, pick up all the sticks that have fallen out of the maple through the last wind, and then what I'm doing with the vine is I'm training it to come around that bird bath, and they run the outer edge of these stone all the way down. I don't want it inside the stone, I just want a nice strip of it, a border strip. So I'll be pruning that into shape. I need to get in there and get all the weeds out of all the stone in here, like I said, the sticks. I also need to clean up the border edge around the edge of the stone all the way around, because it is completely overgrown there. I have some pumpkins out for decoration, and they're not lasting. That one is about done, so I'm gonna have to get that up and that one over there up before they get too soft to even pick up, and then it's just a big mess. I'll be getting this edge cleaned up. I want to get these ground cover vines all managed, because if you let them run wild, then poison ivy gets in there and starts growing. Once you hit the border path here and this English daisy that's almost done blooming, it has the variegated vine that will be running this whole edge. And you can see how messy it gets when you don't manage it. And I'll run that up that edge. I gotta get some more weeds out of here, and then I can clean up all the vine around here. And I will be leaving all the Lenten rose, or hellebores some people say, all in place, and they can be the nice dark green winter coverage. Inside the path itself needs cleaned up. The weeds are coming through the stone and the vines reaching through the brick. You can see right there it's coming in. On this side of the path I want to cut all these calla lilies back. I'm going to cut all these down so I don't have to watch them all turn brown and then deal with the mush whenever the first frost comes. I'll also be taking out any of the dead annuals, like that zinnia covered in powdery mildew, which is kind of weird. Like, that's the only thing in my entire garden that got powdery mildew this year. I haven't had any problem with it at all. Just the zinnias in this patch, because you can see most of the day it's a shade garden. Here's the pumpkin I need to get rid of and get all the weeds out from around it as well. In here I want to do some moving of these heuchera. I have the red heuchera in the front and then the dark purple, and you can see the red kind of covers up the purple. So I want to get each of those purple into the gap of the red for next year. So might as well just get it done right now while I'm working on the whole island and I'm thinking about it. You can see the heuchera is blooming. It is beginning of October and my heuchera is blooming again. This is the 3rd time it's bloomed since I planted it in the spring. So that's strange. Didn't know it did that. That's cool. Let me know if yours does that too. Over here is mainly just weeding. You can see I got zinnias, a little bit of powdery mildew on these as well, but they got some nice full color. I'm letting those go. Do some weeding down here. And then I got another hosta trying to bloom, putting up new bloom shoots. In here I have a little baby cabbage. So yeah, something's eating that, keeping the rabbits healthy out here. And here's a lot of pokeweed that I have to get out. All this pokeweed and berry out of there, covering up my nandina, my lemon lime nandina in here. This is all just weeding in here. Plants are already in, I just got to weed around them so you can see them. I got to get those out. If you watch my garden tours, I already told you I want to pull those yucca and lilies out of there. There's also a bunch of daffodils in there, but I don't know where they went. Might be able to look back on my videos and find that. In here, I believe, yeah. Here's a burning bush. nice little trunk on this burning bush. So I want to dig this up and put it in a pot or even up into my nursery so it's not growing next to this hemlock tree and rhododendron anymore. Came off of this bad boy right here, that burning bush. So that's a nice size sapling I can pull out of there and place somewhere else on the property. Over here, just to clean it up, more weeding, some edging around the rocks here, and I think that'll probably be good. Some more edging, straighten up the stone because I don't like that. But yeah, there's just some more weeding in here. I already moved those irises out. And then the big project is the island out here. I gotta move all the perennials around, but I don't know if I'll get to that today. I just want to get this started out here, and then maybe I can get to that in part 2. Puppy has already taken his place under the rhododendron in the shade. Up. So that's probably where he's going to be watching me do my work. So let's get started. I'm gonna have to stop here because it's getting late and I'm out of energy. Need to go eat. But I got it all edged around the whole thing. Got the weeds cut back, pulled back. I didn't do anything inside this island here yet. Did you guys see this blooming iris? Beginning of October, gorgeous bearded iris. But got this all edged out here. The edge is looking a lot nicer. Got it all cleaned up inside the stone there. Piled up the sticks until we burn. You can see we got some of this succulent plant in here starting to spread out. Got that uncovered so it can get some sun. And then the vine border. Got that vine all wrangled together and running a nice berm going around. And it's all the way to the sticks, but it's just filling out. So I want to take that. I don't know how far. We'll see. But I like it all contained and I don't know, pruned and proper right there. You can see that edge is looking real nice going up the outside to the yard. The path is back to white for the most part. Looks like I missed one. Missed something. So I'll get that now. Ugh, that's a good root on there. Alright, so the path is back to white. And I got the variegated vine wrangled going up the side. Tried to pull as many vines as I could out of the center around the bird bath. Clean that up. Got the rotten pumpkins out of the way. And then I got all those calla lilies cut back down to the ground. So I'm gonna leave them in all winter. I'm actually gonna put some hyacinths with them to try and get some spring color. Got it all weeded out around here and underneath the rhododendron, so that's looking a lot cleaner. All the way down to the bench is all cleaned up. This edge looks good all the way up. I didn't get to the transplanting yet, so that'll be a part 2. And you can see that I still got a lot of weeding to do, a lot of pokeweed inside here to clean up. So it pretty much took me about 2 hours to clean up this whole front area and get it all weeded out, pruned back, whatever, everything. Pup helping. Took about 2 hours. So maybe tomorrow I'll probably tackle the back side of this, get it all weeded out, and the back side's already edged. I at least got that done, but there's a lot of weeds in here yet. It's looking a lot cleaner even with that yard edge. Yeah, I got to cut back some lilies, get some weeds out of here, definitely get in here and weed, and this area will be done. Should be about 2, maybe a 3-day project with the transplanting, but we'll see. That's all for today. I'll bring you back for a part 2 whenever I finish weeding and start transplanting all the different perennials that I have and start moving them. Hey, mosquitoes. Start moving some of the other ones around to make it look a little better in here. So stick around and follow along. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified whenever I post that new video. Hit that like button if you like what you see, and comment down below if you have any questions or you'd like to say something. You can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching.